Hi, this is Doug DeRosa with Microquant and ValueCharts.com, and you're watching the trade of the day for June the 27th, 2013. What we're looking at is a 60-minute chart, and this is of Starbucks. And as you can see, we have a couple of trend lines drawn. We have a nice upward channel, a nice uptrend line, and then we have a short-term downtrend line. And as you can see where the red arrow is at, that indicates where my trade was placed or taken. At that point, you can see we had a break of that uptrend line, and then we actually moved right up to that rather short-term downtrend line. So the downtrend line would act as resistance on the upside, and obviously a break of that trend line would prove that at least the market would be moving lower at that point. Now, as you can see, as indicated by the red dots, which are our MQ trend indicators, that sometimes those do act as resistance on the upside. So you could see prior to the short area that I'd taken a couple bars before that, you could see that the market moved up to that level, came down, next bar went right up to that, came down again. So you could see that was acting as resistance. So I entered a short side trade there. And you could see as well at that point too that the histogram was weakening as well. So we actually had a couple of things there. We had a break of a trend line. We had our MQ trend acting as resistance. We had a short-term trend line acting as resistance. We had our histogram weakening with only one green bar at that point. And we also had our indicator lines rolling over. We also call that a bearish divergence at this point as well, because again, our momentum and our indicators are not confirming the move upward or the new highs that were occurring at that time. So it was a great setup for Starbucks, and I did close out the position at the end of the day. Certainly for longer term holders, you could have held it through the next day, but just a great setup, and that's what we're doing here at Microquant and ValueCharts.com. And again, that's the trade of the day for June the 27th, 2013.